Nature is one of God's beautiful creations. Through nature, God is able to speak to us, to teach us, and provide for us. And for this reason,
through Him, everything was made. And without Him, nothing that was made was made. In our happenings here at Family Church Kutus, we have our weekly program, Worship Edition, and our Highway Fellowship. Stay with us.
Our weekly program starts on Sunday with the leadership class in the morning from 7 a.m. to 8:30, followed by discipleship class from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Then we have our main service that starts from 10 to 12:30 p.m. On Tuesday, we have our Covenant Day of Excellence, whereby people come to church to labor for the work of Christ. The day starts from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the evening, the lunch break fellowship in the afternoon. And in the evening, we have a bonfire fellowship. On Wednesday, we have our Bible study, whereby we are continuing the topic of overcoming rejection and knowing your identity in Christ. Because knowing your identity in Christ helps you to overcome and to be bold and strong. On Saturday, we have our prayer watch that starts from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening. Have a glorious, blessed week.
in Family Church Kutus, we have 7 highways. This week we explore the highway that starts from Samson Corner through Makutano, Nairobi to Mombasa. This is Highway 2. Njoki Muriuki takes us through.
Hello and welcome to the Highway segment. Today I joined Highway 2 to learn the importance of highways and the activities that are carried on here. I have the privilege of having the highway leader, Daniel Moshiri, of Highway 2, which runs from Samson to Mombasa. Thank you for joining me, Mr. Daniel.
Thank you.
So please kindly tell us what entails the highway and the activities that you carry out each and every Sunday afternoon.
As you've heard, this is highway number 2. We come all the way from the southern side, that is all the way from Mombasa, even to Samson Corner, then here in the church. And we have many activities that we practice here in the church, especially on Sundays. The highway, there are some duties that are allocated, such as the kitchen departments. Sometimes we go there and we cook the mandazis, we cook chapati.
I would like to ask of the tourist sites that are along the highway.
That's the nice digital hotel. We have Gatitika. We have also the rice fields where people go to watch the rice growing, and even when it is being tilled, the lands are being tilled. We also have the canal, which was built by the Taisei people, and all that.
Now I'm going to move to one of the highway members who is going to tell us of the importance of the highway fellowship.
Naitwa Irene Wambui Mwangi. Kusema umuhimu wa ushirika huu unatusaidia kwa sababu mmoja wetu akipatwa na shida, matatizo, tunaweza kumwendea hata kabla mchungaji hajamfikia. Dada yetu mmoja, msichana wake alipatwa mtoto, tukaenda tukamwangalia. Mshirika akiwa mgonjwa, tunashikana na tunaenda na tunamwangalia na tunaomba pamoja. Na hiyo imekuwa nguvu kwetu na nguvu kwa kila mmoja wetu.
Yeah.
Wow! So if you belong to Highway 2, that is from Samson Corner all the way to Mombasa, join this fellowship as we take a cup of tea and a snack. I have been yours truly, Njoki Muriuki. What comes to your mind when you hear the word worship? How do you define it? And how do you carry out worship to God? Sandra Muremi has more on this.
Is worship the slow song that the choir sings Is worship the amount that you place in the basket? Is worship volunteering in church service? Yes, these may be acts or expressions of worship, but they do not really define what worship is. Well, true worship, in other words, is defined by the priority we place on God, who is in our lives and where God is in our list of priorities. We worship God because He is God. Period. Our extravagant love and extreme submission to Him flows out of the reality that God loved us first. When more worth and worship is placed on the creation more than the Creator, then the creation becomes an idol. And any worship other than God is idolatry.
God is not interested in your song if it's not to Him.
Worship means you serve God with Him being the focus, only Him alone. This means that we should direct our worship only to God and not to audiences. God hates idolatry. God gets jealous when you make an idol. But then, how do you make an idol?
Dear children, keep yourselves away from idols. And He's not talking about the statues that you think. He's talking about a car that you worship. He's talking about those 5 hours of television time and no time in prayer.
So anything that becomes more worthy than God is an idol. And to understand more about this, let's get more views from people and get to know what they understand about worship. Habari yako?
Nzuri sana.
Unaweza tueleza kwa kifupi majina yako ni yapi na labda unaelewa jina worship inamaanisha nini?
My name is Joyce Wajohi. The word worship means interceding God, being committed, having a prayer before God.
Okay.
God created us in order for us to worship Him, and that's why I do worship Him in my work, in my jobs, in when I'm doing my security job.
Worship Mungu ni kumtukuza Mungu sababu ya kile ambacho amekufanyia, hata pia kumtumikia na kumtumikia sababu yani kile unamfanyia kila siku, yani kile amekufanyia kila siku unamwabudu.
Ni worship Mungu na hiyo inakujanga kwa roho ukitaka.
For FemK TV, Muremi Sandra is my name.
Thank you for keeping it FemK TV. Remember to like us on our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel as FemK TV. I have been your host, Mbao Patrick.
I am Grace Karanja. Have a beautiful week ahead.